Are you registered to vote?
Plan to.
You plan to?
Are you registered to vote?
Are you registered to vote?
No.
Do you plan on registering to vote?
Yes.
Not yet.
I am. Are you registered to vote?
I am.
Are you registered to vote?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I went to the DMV got it because of the voter something. So.
Why are you registered to vote? Wait, why are you voting?
Basically because in my government class they keep telling me that like a lot of people that are young don't vote, so I want to kind of break that. So I think it's best for me to vote and get my vote out there.
Republican or?
I'm more on the Democrat side, but I'm kind of neutral because there's some legislation that Democrats passed that I don't quite agree with.
Well, like, why do you go for like a Democrat?
Because most of my family's Democrat, and a lot of my family didn't go to college, so Democrats support a lot of people. Some people have low income. Democrats aren't support for them, and also certain civil liberties such as Planned Parenthood and things like that.
I think that will be. Oh, I forgot the name. I'm sorry. I forgot. Which ones?
Well, there's some Democrats.
Oh yeah, Democrat.
Okay, Democratic.
Democrat. Why?
Because I was raised by two Democrat parents, and I was kind of raised with those values, so I think that really influenced my decision. But I came from a place that's largely Democrat also, and I'm more of a free spirit, like everyone has equal opportunity kind of person. So I feel like that more associates with Democrat.
Why?
I have more views towards Democrat, more of a moderate, and my views and my parents are like
Democratic voter.
Why?
Because it fits with my social class, and because I agree with their ideals.
Well, the Electoral College are the people who actually elect the president. The people's votes have a say in who they elect the president, but they don't really have to agree to vote the way that the state might vote.
Do you know what's Electoral College?
What the Electoral College is? Can you please explain?
Electoral College. Is that the 500 some odd people that work for each state, and it's about how many people you have, the population of your state versus.
Yeah, that's right. Electoral colleges?
No.
I think people don't vote.
I think because they're not as educated. Like, it depends where they live and what education they receive. Like, if you're a high school graduate, you're less likely to vote because you don't have the education a college graduate would.
Mostly because they feel like it doesn't really concern them, or that like their vote doesn't really count. But I think the biggest thing is just apathy.
Why do you think people do not vote?
People don't vote because they think that their vote's not important.
As far as like young people go, I think it's because they don't think that there's anything that really concerns them. Because a lot of politicians, aim for those oil and the economy, and to a lot of young people, it's just kind of like, oh, I don't really care because I'm in college and I don't care about that right now. But I also think they just kind of forget.
I guess because a lot of people say that it's useless and that one vote is not going to do anything.
Kind of the same things Kika is saying. Just they forget, or they don't think that the issues really concern them as much as the older generations, and they just really haven't given much thought to politics. Maybe.
I guess people just don't think that the vote counts as much.
I think they feel apathy in general. I don't think they feel a part of the system, or that the system can do anything for them, or that their vote gets counted. I think they're a little bit pessimistic about democracy in general. I don't think they see their representatives doing things for them. Everywhere in the U.S., we all go to work, we all get things done, we accomplish things, we change the world, but for some reason there's just this context in Washington where they feel like it's just fine to not get things done for us a little bit, and I think people feel put off by that.